Exist, we dey pray in the show. My name is Oluchi, testifying from the UK. So it all started 2023, exactly 1 year after we got married, and we decided that it was time to start having children. And then we went for medical checkup just to ensure we were okay. But the results of that medical check was a big shock to us. So they said my husband had a condition known as azoospermia and he wouldn't be able to father children. And when we got that result, I was so shocked and I was very devastated. I remember going home and my sister sensed how moody I was. She was the only one I told, and because we were on the fire altar, she reminded me that we were in an altar, like we've been NSPPD since 2020 when it started. And she assured me that we've been in an altar where you see God give wombs to old women that don't even need it. What's more, you, a young girl, serving God, praying to God. And that really boosted my spirit. Being checked again, they told my husband that can be as a result of so many things, so they will need to scan him to know if it's as a result of blocked ducts. Well, on the 11th of July, I remember a man and his wife from Cameroon giving testimony about a case really similar to ours, but in their own case, the wife had a blocked fallopian tube. And I also told God that you gave them a child. Despite their situation, their case was even worse than ours, and it really boosted my faith. My husband going for the next scan also presented us with another shock of our life. And so they told him that they found a mass in his testicles and they would need to operate on him. Kept insisting, and I asked the doctor, why are they booking my husband for an emergency test? I remember how the doctor said it. He was so unempathetic, and he just said, oh, it's cancer. We were both shocked, but I remember how scared my husband looked, and I held him just immediately and told him that he has nothing to worry about. I remember not even hearing anything he said, because right from them I kept declaring and I cancelled whatever results they were already seeing. So that day, they told my husband that he will have to produce his sample because they are not sure that after the surgery he'll be able to produce any fertilized egg again. I assured myself that this is happening just in Pastor Jerry's birthday month, and I believe it is for good. The day of his surgery, I came straight from work and I remember playing "Oh Lord, Show Me Mercy." It was a Wednesday. They told him that he should expect a call, that they are taking what the mass they found for biopsy and they are going to tell him the results. So the conference happened before they called us to get back to us about the results for the biopsy. I told God, I just need to get old with my husband. I need my husband to live long for me, even if we don't have children. And I also remember telling God that it doesn't matter if you give me children or not, whatever it is, I will still serve you, whether my prayers are answered or not. After the conference, we were called back, his results were all cleared, and that was our first miracle. So it was still Pastor Jerry's birthday month, and I remember how I dressed for Pastor Jerry's birthday. Also remember that day, Pastor Jerry said we should join our faith with his, and he was super intentional about praying for those expecting, whether you waited for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever year it is, receive your baby.
Whether you have faith or you do not have faith, any woman trust in God for the fruit of the womb and the sound of your raven by your house, carry your babies.
And I did. I received my babies. That October, because I stopped bothering, I didn't realize my period was late. I went and calculated my cycle, and I saw that I was about 10 days late. But it has happened before when I came, so I didn't want to get disappointed. After Pastor Jerry said go and check, I decided I would do it the next day, but I ensured my husband wasn't home. But Pastor Jerry, I checked, and for the first time in my life, I had a positive pregnancy test. You say, how will you shout? Pastor Jerry, I couldn't shout. That day, I remember how I cried. I couldn't shout. I was thankful. My husband came, and I shared it with him. Pastor Jerry, we were crying, we were singing, we were dancing to praises, because we weren't really expecting it. The 9 months